Welcome back to the Sanctuary, Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, and the role quest line for physical DPS, or physical range DPS, that is. Chris Valentine here. Last episode, we treated with some of Shaltofight's lackeys, who have been nothing but kind to, which is a blessing because they want to join us in the battle. As the sun rises on another quest, it's time we spin the wheel of range so that we can see what job we're going to be doing this episode. We've got Machinist, we've got Bard, and we are working with looks like we're rocking Machinist, which means Bard will be the final job that we do for this particular quest line. For now, though, we'll equip our Machinist and get right down to it with the next quest in our journey, the level 88 quest, Ally in the Alley. You'll never guess what? Someone I'd never met before handed me a letter. Who said they were asked to deliver it by an entirely different person? There's no way to tell who the message is originally from. As I am unaccustomed to, well, everything around here, I can't tell if the letter should be taken at face value or if there's some hidden meaning. Perhaps you could take a look. Chris, come to the Alamegan Quarter and meet with a man in spectacles. He must arrive incognito. The instructions are quite clear, but even so, this is as suspicious as month-old milk. On the other hand, it could be from Avanel and Pepin. While this smells like a trap, we don't have any better leads. I think we should do as the letter instructs, but proceed with the utmost caution. I'll meet you there. The Alamegan Corner, huh? Haven't been in that maze for quite a while. A man in spectacles. Now that you're here, it's time to get you into disguise. As for me, even the most elaborate costume in the world will do little to keep me hidden in a place like this. I'll stick to the shadows and watch from a safe distance. I took the liberty of picking your outfit for the occasion. Let's hope it fits, eh? The sash and straps are a bit tricky to get right, so if they come undone and your disguise falls apart, just come back to me and I'll help you get dressed again. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. You will change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Look to your map for the garment changes area of effect. Speak with Ceetol Ja to... Ooh, I like that. But now we gotta navigate the maze that is the Alamegan Quarter looking for a bespectacled man. I should probably hide my weapon too. Ah, there he is. You must be Chris, correct? I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. A mutual friend, Avanel, sends his regards. Like him, I and several others have resolved to make a clean break and free ourselves of Shaltofite for good. You and the Mamulja girl have done us a great service by giving us a chance to put things right before reporting us to the Resistance. Now, to the matter at hand. No doubt you are wondering why we must resort to such convoluted means to meet with you. Simply put, it is to avoid arousing the suspicions of Shaltofite and those still loyal to him. As for why we brought you here, there is someone we wish for you to meet. For now, I ask that you remain in disguise. Your cooperation is appreciated. One moment, please. I'm glad we had this chance to meet. Would that it were under better circumstances. My attempt to put a stop to Shuttleflight's wrongdoing ended in failure. I tried to seize the artifact, but he was ready for me. Even so, it wasn't all for nothing. Thank you all for joining me, in spite of the ever-watchful eye of the Resistance. The time has come to initiate the next phase of my master plan. Until recently, we have concentrated our efforts on liberating wares from hapless merchants, but this was all in service to something far greater. Our disruption of the flow of goods into Alamigo has plunged the markets, and as a consequence, the city itself into chaos, exactly as I had foreseen. No longer will we be forced to crawl through the mud and lick the boots of the rich and privileged. We shall cast down the oppressors. They will suffer as we have. The meager shall inherit this land. Down with the old order. I have invested our funds into restoring and enhancing discarded Magitech weaponry. Now, nothing can stop us from taking over Alamigo. That's enough, Shuttleflight. Your treachery ends here. All this time I've believed your lies, but no more. Give me the artifact. Now! It belongs to Ceetol Ja and her people. What? But Ceetol Ja is Shuttleflight's right-hand man. Silence! Look at this wretched soul. That Mamolja girl has turned him against me, his one and only benefactor. Be warned. Should any of you side with this traitor, no longer shall you bask in the artifact's blessing. Now seize him or face the consequences! Yes, that's more like it. Any further interference could place my entire plan in jeopardy. I must act without delay. With the artifact's blessing and its shockwaves at their disposal, I was given a beating and thrown into the dirt. Later on, my friend here and a few other sympathizers snuck out and treated my injuries. More importantly, my attempted mutiny will no doubt have Shuttleflight panicking as he struggles to maintain his hold over the rest of the gang. Attack is imminent, with the palace his most likely target. I ask that you relay this to Ceetol Ja. At the very least, she has a right to know the whereabouts of the artifact. That worked. Now to maze my way back to the quarter. There she is. So, what happened? Then we were right to trust the sender of the letter after all. We knew Ceetol Ja had a score to settle with Shuttleflight, but I had no idea he'd try to take back the vessel as well. Though we may not be working side by side, I'm glad to count him amongst our allies. Speaking of which, we must inform the Resistance about Shuttleflight's plan right away. We stand a far better chance of stopping him with their support. But given the power at his disposal, even that may not be enough. I'll try to think of something. In the meantime, you should make whatever preparations you can, as even the smallest advantage may prove crucial. Oh, and I see you've changed back into your usual garments. Not that the outfit I chose didn't suit you, but I think this is more your style. One more quest to go. Next episode, we will be doing the final quest, the Mightiest Shield. But for now, we're going to take one final break. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. If you're watching on YouTube, here are the links provided. See you in a bit.